Here's my review for Smile. Spoilers. We follow Dr. Rose Cotter, who's a psychiatrist, and one of her patients, Laura, one of her patients, she tells her about this vision that she keeps seeing, and she says how it just keeps smiling at her. And then, a little bit later, like 5 minutes later, that Laura just like killed herself by just like slicing a smile into her mouth, and like that obviously traumatizes Rose. And then she goes home, and then obviously the next day, another patient she just sees just smiling at her, and then she walks up to her, and then snaps or him, and then he snaps in his face, and she just keeps saying that she's going to die. And so this is kind of like a really this actually is very, very scary, which I didn't really expect going in. I know it's a horror movie, but it just seems like such a stupid premise, just smiling, just it looks creepy, but it actually is really scary. And this movie kind of plays in multiple ways where it's a horror movie, but it also kind of feels like a mystery as Rose is trying to figure out what is this creature, like what is going on, why does this keep happening. And then she watches a recording of the interview that she did with Laura, and then she hears like a whisper of her name, and so she thinks that like somehow that this demon that possesses her is attached to her. And we find out that this like kind of monster is linked to suicide and trauma, because we found out that Rose, obviously she witnessed Laura killed herself, and then that kind of like spirit kind of passed on to her. That's why Rose keeps seeing other people smile. And one of the reasons think it's like kind of laid dormant is because like Rose's mother also killed herself. And and because like her visions are linked to trauma and all that stuff, she goes back to her childhood home to kind of like embrace it, I guess, where she like finds like the demon, like the smile demon thing, which has a terrifying design. And then she burns the house to the ground. So you think that everything's okay. She's all happy that she burned the house to the ground, and you think everything's okay. But then we find out that that was just at least that part. That was just a vision. We don't know if the whole movie was a vision, but that part of her burning the house to the ground, and then the movie ends with her smiling. So it is a terrifying movie. I definitely recommend it. If you like horror, go watch it.